In the last episode, we sailed to Curacao and once again struggled with seasickness. We had a difficult check-in on the island, but received some help from a local man. And we experienced a very beautiful old fort close to the dinghy dock in Spanish water. In this episode, we explore Curacao. We rent a wreck and drive around the island, and we see some beautiful pink creatures, see a worn-out ostrich farm, and have some uninvited guests on board. Rented a car here on Curacao for a month because it was really cheap, but you also get what you pay for. It's really old, and yeah, but it's okay, it can drive, and it will get us around the island because it's good to have the freedom here to be able to get around on the island, because there's not much to do in the anchor spot we're at here in Spanish waters. So today we're gonna drive to the Flamingo Sanctuary. Supposedly it's not like a park or anything, but you were supposed to be able to see them. So we will find out what that is. In the St. Villebrodes area, an hour north of Spanish water, you will occasionally be able to see the beautiful flamingos. You just park the car by the road and is able to walk next to the salt flats. We were lucky to see a whole group of the beautiful creatures on this day. We always find it amazing to see the animals outside captivity. Can you explain what we are doing now?
We visit the park, or it's not really a park, but the habitat of these flamingos. And then we went to a small town, we thought, but there wasn't really any town, so we stopped by
a big church.
Yeah. Then we stopped by a resort where there's supposed to be a restaurant, and that's where we are now. And we just noticed when you eat at the restaurant, you get access to the pool. So I think when we have finished the lunch, Anton definitely wants to go to the pool.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll spend a few hours here before we return to the city. I think we need to do some groceries.
And we need to do some groceries for sure. Yeah. So we will go to a big supermarket, I think, when we're done here.
Yeah, that's your treat today, right?
Yes. I like supermarkets. The next day we went to the Ostrich Farm because Anton loves animals and it seemed like a decent place to go. We were a little disappointed. It seemed worn out and there were only a few ostriches left. The tour guide was informative but had to tell everything in 3 languages, so that took a while. The feeding opportunity was fun and Anton seemed to have a great day.
Elisabeth is back. She's still alive. Anton and I have been so nervous. She's been on her maiden voyage in the dinghy.
Well, it's not the first one, but this was a very long ride and it's very windy. So, and it's always my fear.
And it's almost the first time.
Almost the first time, yeah. But I did it and now it's okay.
So now you know how to do it.
Yes.
The crew from Tranquility introduced us to one of the best places to eat in Curacao, Die Fisserei. A place where you stand in line to order your food, and I'm not going to lie when I tell you that this is the best tuna I've ever tasted. They serve fresh fish as fast food, and it was very popular. The line was always long, and we went there a couple of times because the prices are reasonable as well.
We're going to clean up the boat today.
Yes, and it's a mess, so it's gonna take the whole day, I think.
And we need to make water.
Yeah.
And we have the engine running as well because we need to make some electricity on the start batteries.
So it's making a lot of noise.
A lot of noise and a lot of things going on, but it's a nice day. The wind has ceased a lot, so it's nice being. Yesterday was extremely windy.
Yeah. Day in the city, because yesterday we cleaned the boat completely and just relaxed on the boat. Didn't do much actually.
Had a thing to around the Spanish water.
Yeah, that was about it.
Yeah.
So now today we feel like we need to do something. So we are back here in Wilhelmstad and are going to try and find the floating markets. Supposedly it's one of the popular things to do.
And the fort, there should be a fort here as well.
Yeah.
And the weather is it's a little bit mixed because we have some rain showers now and then, and it's a little bit cloudy, but that's actually nice. It's
Yeah.
not too warm. So it would not have been the best beach day anyway, so I think it's a good day to tour around here.
Yeah. And Anton is riding his bike.
Anton?
So he's really happy about that. Stop, Anton! Nej, jeg har ikke kigget. De laver skilte, dem der. De laver nogle af de der fine skilte. Vi skal hen lige og se, hvad der er herhenne.
There's no cruising vessels here,
No,
so it's not that packed with people, and you can kind of sense that the majority of the tourists are Dutchmen. When the tourist cruiser vessel is here, the majority are Americans, and there's a lot more people here.
Yeah.
So it's actually nice that there's not that many now, but still, I mean, everything seems to be open.
Yeah. And I think what we are entering now is just for the cruisers, or it has just been built for the cruisers actually. Just a shopping area and restaurants.
The Riff Fort was built to protect the entrance of St. Anna Bay, and today it serves as a very touristed shopping mall, since this is the place where the cruising vessels come in.
The tourist trap is what we call it. Yeah, thank you.
And you got your paycheck this morning, so there's a lot of money you need to spend.
Oh yes.
We don't really get any paychecks, but we have a budget, and each month we start over and have a certain amount of money we are allowed to use.
Woo. Didn't find the floating market.
It was permanently closed, so it doesn't exist anymore. There's still a market, but that's only on the roadside. The market with the boat and everything it simply does not exist anymore.
We don't know why actually. Maybe because of COVID. We're not sure, but anyways, it was not there. The market that was there was quite nice though, so it was okay.
We went to the supermarket today.
Yeah.
Did we drive?
No, we are just walking
Why?
and biking because we need some exercise.
Okay.
We need to stop using the car all the time.
Yeah.
We need to run and we need to walk and we need to bike as much as we can.
So only doing a few groceries today, and then we
Yeah.
need to go back to the boat to make some water. Start the water
to
maker.
make some water, and then tonight we're going to Cruiser's dinner. It's
Yeah.
every Thursday night at Pier. It's a restaurant near Spanish Waters.
So that's what we do today.
Yes. We're going to a Cruiser's night tonight at the pier here in Curacao. It's once a week. There's a dinner and it's cheap, and there will be a lot of sailors there. So it's a really nice social event. That's our. We have a lot of spare vegetables, so I'm gonna start making Mexican dinner so we can get all these vegetables used. I'm just gonna make like a Mexican fajita mix. So the next 3 days we're gonna have Mexican pancakes for dinner. Because usually what I do is just to make a very large portion so that we have for a few days. And it's gonna be a vegetarian one. That's the first thing I do. And just fry it for a bit so we really get the taste of it. And then I'm cheating a little bit because I'm just using a Mexican spice mix, but it's really good, so that's why I use it. It has a really good taste. Then I add some tomatoes, just like this, and then 2 of these, just more mashed tomatoes. And then I'm just gonna let it cook for a bit, and then add some kidney beans and some corn, and then it's good to go. I have made a sauce for 3 days, but today for lunch we're just gonna have these Mexican pancakes in the Omni oven. So what I do is just put the pancakes in, or the tortillas is what it really is, and then put the sauce, and then fold the tortillas.
Not adding some cheese.
Not inside it.
Okay.
It's on yours. That's it. And then it's done in 20 minutes.
And should I have done a version, I would probably have added a little bit of meat
Yeah.
and some cheese inside.
But this is vegetarian.
It is.
It's much more healthy and it's good for the environment.
I might actually also have added a little bit of cream.
Yeah. Not me.
No.
This is nice. Now the dinner is done, or the lunch is done. Looks really good. So we're gonna eat now. We found a dead baby cockroach this morning on our boat. It was right underneath the stairs. And that's probably one of the cruiser's worst fear. I mean, because a baby cockroach, that means that's probably gonna be a lot, and they can hide anywhere on this boat. We don't know how it got in. We feel like we're pretty clean people, and we have done a good job of every time we have gone to get groceries. When we come back, we're gonna wash everything. We take all the plastic off, and just, I mean, pretty much done everything that we could to keep them off. But the thing is, they can also fly and they can also swim, so you're never like 100% sure that you won't get them on board. And also when you are in a marina, it's easier for them to get on board. And we have been in a marina for 14 days on Bonaire, so maybe that's when they got on. We don't know. The fact is that it's here and that we need to figure out what we can do to get them out of here. Right now I'm cleaning the boat. Anton and Flemming has gone to a playground, so I have time to just clean everything out, and hopefully we won't see anymore. We also bought like a cockroaches spray, so we're gonna spray it everywhere, and just clean all the foods out that are not closed off, and like clean all the cabinets, just if we have leftover food anywhere. But I mean, our floor is also, they can hide anywhere, like underneath the floor. Yeah, but that's the case right now. Yep, and then tomorrow we're gonna have one of my very best friends on board. I haven't seen her for 6 years. She used to be my roommate in the US when I went to college there. We were roommates for 3 years, and so she's an American and I'm, Danish. So we haven't been able, because of COVID and because of illness in her family, we haven't been able to see each other for 6 years. So this is quite emotional. I'm so excited to see her tomorrow, and we're just gonna spend a week here together before we go home to Denmark, and that's gonna be amazing. So that kind of cheers me up in this kind of awful moment. But I mean, in the big picture, it's a small thing. So we just need to keep the boat clean. We already thought we did, but more clean than ever. And we'll see what happens.
So we went shopping.
Yes, I think we've gotten all the stuff that you can get to fight these cockroaches in the supermarket that is possible to get. So we're just gonna try to
we have declared war on the cockroach.
Yeah, we have declared war on the cockroach. So we're gonna fight it against with all these how do you say, different kind of
chemicals and
chemicals.
stuff.
It's probably not going to be healthy for us, so we're going to get off the boat every time we need to use it, but especially for this little man. So right now we're trying to get all the water out of the bathrooms, the 2 bathrooms. One of them where we also found a baby cockroach, because they can, if they have access to water, they can live 3 months. Like, so that's crazy. And that's even though they don't have access to food. So yeah, we're just gonna try and empty all the water out and see if that's gonna do anything.
In the next episode, we have one of my very good friends on board. We pick them up at the airport and have 5 busy days where we keep exploring the island. You will see turtles up close, and we snorkel on a tugboat. Hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.